Why do I say wins and woes? Well, if you're able to set up an effective home recording studio, you have the potential to be a successful voice actor. So that's a win. Yay. However, learning how to build a home recording studio and doing all the troubleshooting, purchasing, repurchasing, reinvesting, upgrading, educating, well, that could potentially be a woe, as in woe is me, I need to figure all this nonsense out. I barely know how to operate the toaster. So it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge for those who enter the voiceover industry. And some of them don't even know that they need to set up a home recording studio. Some of them think that, oh, okay, I'll just declare outside on my lawn that I wish to be a voice actor. And then the phone will ring and people will get the limo to pick them up and just whisk them off to some recording studio, and they'll just be talent. And, that's not how it works anymore. I don't know if that's how it ever worked. So with that in mind, here are some basics about how to turn your home recording woes into wins. Number one, talk to a professional. And I'll give you some recommendations at the end of this video because they are well-versed in not just, how to be able to function in a professionally built home studio, but there are a bunch of audio engineering professionals who specialize in working with, folks like you and me who are just trying to record out of our home as a voice actor. Another thing to keep in mind is that nobody auditions in person anymore. COVID just wiped that out. It has been over 4 years since I have done an in-person audition, and I live in Midtown Manhattan, like voiceover central, and I'm recording all of my auditions from home. So remember that when you're auditioning from home, when voice seekers are listening to your auditions, they're not just listening to your performance, they're listening to your home recording quality. Because if it's not any good, they're not going to book you. So please keep that in mind. So with that in mind, the first thing is figuring out your recording environment. What kind of home do you live in? Do you have space to just purchase a $5,000 recording booth and have it get shipped in and assembled, and then you just step in and start recording? Do you have the money for that? Do you have the space for that? Can your floors bear the weight of that? And if you can't or won't do that for whatever reason, then you need to start to get creative. A lot of people use closets. I use a closet. I use the front closet here at my apartment here in Manhattan, acoustically treated. And that's the next thing. Acoustic treatment. Do you need Auralex foam? Do you need sound blankets? Do you need to construct PVS pipes to create the environment for you to acoustically treat? A lot of people go straight to talking about the microphone. Oh, I just need a microphone and I'm good. That's another thing. If you check out the Ask Me Anything video with George the Tech Whittam, which you can find also on YouTube, he talks about microphones are very specific to the vocal quality of the voice actor and the environment in which they are recording. So, for example, this Sennheiser 416 that I'm speaking into, this works great for me. One, it just works great for me based on my vocal quality, but also, there are ambulances and fire trucks and polices and there's jackhammers and protests and all kinds of interesting things going on outside my window here in Manhattan. So to get a Sennheiser 416, which has a very tight field, which means a lot of extraneous sound doesn't get into this microphone, that works well for me. That may not work well for you. The other thing is your recording software, your DAW, Digital Audio Workstation. I use Adobe Audition, Creative Cloud 2024. I've been using it since Adobe Audition was Adobe Sound Booth, I think in 2006. It's pretty much the only DAW I've ever worked with. If you are already familiar with Pro Tools from a previous life or career or hobby, then use Pro Tools. If you want to use Oaken or Reaper, most people start out with Audacity. So I just hit 4 things. The recording environment, acoustical treatment, microphone selection, and DAW selection. It's complicated, and it's expensive, and you can put a lot of bad money before a lot of good money. So with that in mind, I strongly recommend that you go check out George Whittam at georgethe.tech. You will see a link here on this video or in the comments below that is a direct link to George the Tech, and there is a VO Strategist special discount. So make sure you click on that link so you can get your discount. Also, if you are interested in learning more about Adobe Audition, I have a video for it on the VO How-To library called, shockingly, Adobe Audition for Voice Actors. So I strongly recommend that you check that out. There's another one that I have, which is called VoiceOver Website Basics. No, it doesn't have anything to do with home recording, but I'm just clumping it in this kind of tools kind of genre of voiceover conversation that we're having. And I walk you through what are the basics? What are the most important critical things that you need to have on a website as a voice actor to set you up for success? So go to vostrategist.com and check those out. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, connect with me on Instagram and LinkedIn. Go to vostrategist.com to book that free 15-minute consult so I can help you navigate the voiceover industry. Thanks for watching. Stay cool, stay safe, and happy voicing.